Everyone, and thanks for joining us. Imagine your child put in handcuffs and taken from school without committing a crime and without you knowing about it. It happens to thousands of children across the state every year, Jim.
Yeah, in a recent study, the Palm Beach County School District was exposed for excessive use of the Baker Act. CBS 12's Lily Ortiz joins us outside the district's headquarters tonight with how the district is responding.
There's a new push in educating school counselors across Palm Beach County about the Florida Mental Health Act, or what's known as the Baker Act. It allows children as young as 5 years old to be hauled away to hospitals for mental health evaluations without a parent's involvement. The Southern Poverty Law Center claims schools statewide misused the Baker Act. In its recent study, it shows almost 37,000 Florida children were involuntarily committed each year. 1,200 of those cases were in Palm Beach County over a 4-year period.
But we're getting children who are being handcuffed, hands behind the back, sometimes placed in the back of a police car. I mean, it's almost like they're taking the perp walk.
Baker Act lawyer Mark Astor calls this experience traumatizing for kids. He says sometimes the schools do it without parental consent, or the facility holds a child over 72 hours without the required court order to do so.
They don't know what the Baker Act is. They don't even know where their child is, and they don't know who to turn to. They don't know what to do. They do know their child's not coming home that night. And that's very, very frightening for parents.
This week, the school district highlighted some of its recent efforts to provide more training for staffers and police in response to this recent study.
It looks like they're trying to make an effort to educate, the professionals that are making these Baker Act decisions on what the Baker Act really is, and when to use it, and when it's appropriate, and what the criteria are.
Last month, CBS 12 News spoke with a mother whose son with autism was Baker Acted. While it's not a mental illness, researchers found children with autism are often subjected to the Baker Acting process. That also includes minority students.
We're definitely having a problem with overuse and abuse of the Baker Act. And number two, that there are a lot of children out there who need help. Okay, they need someone to turn to. I think the school board has acknowledged we have a problem, the children need help, and that we need to make more resources available for children.
And the school district tells us they are creating a policy plan of the best practices surrounding the Baker Act, as they say it's something they rely on as a last resort. We're outside the school district of Palm